My name is 𝐕𝐈𝐃254. I do lifestyle vlogs and everything nice in between. I'm super excited to have you guys. As you can see, before that, let's share this live, because we need to share this live, guys. We need to share it out. Meanwhile, join me. Copy link. Oh my God. Join me, guys. Please join me, and say hi where you're watching from. And say hi where you're watching from. Summer bunnies, are you around Kenya? Because I'm speaking from Kenya, guys. I want you to join me as we discuss about love. I'm a pet lover, specifically a dog. My dog is called Tommy. It's a male dog. It's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. I don't know about your dog, whether you have a German Shepherd or you have a Chihuahua or you have a Doberman or you have there's so many brands. Or you have which one those dogs you have. You should sit back, take your popcorn, join me as we get to know things that will shock you. There are so many things I've learned from my own dog, and I thought I only share 10 of them. That's why I'm asking you or requesting you guys to join me to share what sort of dog you have. But before that, for all the returning subscribers, oh my God, I don't take it for granted. Your support is immense, and I'm super, super excited because content creation without you guys, it's not demure, it's not 𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾, it's not it's not something awesome. But now, first of all, we take opportunity to say how good look I'm good, well I'm looking good and all that. Am I not looking as a new dog owner to speak of a dog? Well, somebody might be asking me why I didn't come with Tommy here. Tommy is not is a breed that cannot stick in one place. Rhodesian Ridgebacks are very aggressive and they're very proactive, and they are very not they can't be grounded in one place because that is their own character. So Tommy wouldn't stick in one place, to be honest. So that's why I didn't decide to come with him. But soon we'll do a live with him when I get to train him enough to be able to stick at the camera, because he gets agitated. He's like, yo, Jackie, what are you doing on camera? But like I said, I'll be doing a lot of vlogs about my pet. We are going to grow together about my pet. For anybody who wants to do business with me, there is my email, there is my contacts on the bio section. We can do things to do with your pet, things to do with dogs and all that. So, like I was saying, having my pet around is very difficult because as a Rhodesian Ridgeback, I can't be able to control it to stay put on the camera. That's why, guys, I've not come with my dog, because somebody might be asking, yo, you're telling us about dogs and you're not with the dog at the camera. But that's what I'm saying. My dog is very aggressive, can't stick to one place. And please, when you join, just say where you're watching from and say hi and which type of a dog you own, or which kind of dog that you observe, and yeah, we get along. So with time, do you know, I've realized dogs can be critical than even children. I don't beg to be rude, but to be honest, a pet is like crazier than a child. One thing, a pet, especially puppies, because me, I'm bringing up a puppy from like 3 months ago. Now he's actually going to 7 months. Tommy one. It's not for the Pet keeping, be it a dog, be it a cat, is not for the faint-hearted. That's a disclaimer for now. It's not for the faint-hearted. Because one thing, this thing doesn't communicate. Secondly, they do communicate, but they don't speak. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't speak. So if you don't understand what they are saying, it can be a hell of a time and you can go nuts. So pet keeping is not for the faint-hearted, to be honest, and it needs a lot of time, a lot of time, especially if you're living in a countryside or somewhere you're not able to take your pet for pet daycare. Please be able to understand your version and the breed specifically. So with that much said and done, I wrote so many things that I've noticed with my own pet. I'm learning in the process, and I thought to share, and that's why I'm encouraging anybody who is a pet lover to join me and tell me, how do you experience when you're having a dog, and the 10 shocking things your dog knows about you that you don't know they know about you. We are going to start with the first one, where you have been. Trust me, as much as the dog doesn't communicate, can speak, but it knows about where you've been, to be honest, And how do they get to know this? Your furry friend actually gets to know about you through sense. The smell that you have, it gets to know. That is how they learn to communicate. The time you see your dog, like now, when I go and disappear, when I come back, I usually get information that the dog has been barking all through. Tommy has been barking the entire day, the entire night, especially when I go and I don't come back. That is one shocking thing I learned about my pet, that it gets to know where you've been. Because one, the routine changes. Secondly, you're not listen, it can't hear your smell, because of course we'll get to that. But the sense that where you've been, it will get to know even if you pass by to street food and eat some meat somewhere, or some soup, or some mutura. In Kenya we have this African sausage we call mutura. Place, your dog will actually know. Your dog will actually know that you passed somewhere and you didn't come along with that. Even a burger you ate, the dog will actually know. That is the most I don't know how I can describe it. God created, no wonder they're companions. No wonder dogs are companions, because God created them in a very, very unique way, in a way. Apart from they can't speak, they are very brilliant in terms of sense speaking. So that's how your dog gets to know where you have been. And the second one, when you're afraid. You see, when you get to feel like you're afraid, a dog senses, especially when you're trying to act up like you're not. It picks the energy. It picks the energy of you're afraid, and you'll see with how it is looking at you. You'll see with how you're reacting to things. They do get to know. Those are the things that they're non-communicable. Like, it won't tell you, I know you're afraid, but it usually senses when you are afraid. And it's shocking, because how do you expect a small thing that is not speaking to know some things about human beings? That's that's the second one that I have noticed with Tommy, because you can see the reaction. And that's why I'm telling you, pet keeping is not for the faint-hearted, because you ought to be very observant. You can't ignore some things. Just can't assume things. You just cannot do that, because your pet won't be happy. Whatever the breed of a dog is, it cut across in terms when it comes to emotional relation with a pet to a human. The third thing, this one I know, guys, you never saw this coming, but you think it's not over. Your relationships, relationships with your family, relationships with your boyfriend, relationships with your neighbors, relationship with anything that rotates around you. Dog sense relationship as the owner. It really sense your relationship. What do I mean by this? You know, dogs are pack animals, and they guard their pack real seriously. Tommy is tiny, but he's crazy. My Tommy is very tiny, but that dog guards me with every being. Let me tell you, dogs, since they're pack animals, they get to know that grumpy neighbor you don't like. I don't like. Those people I love, they get to know. They actually get to know. And you'll see the reaction of that grumpy neighbor who comes, or that person you don't like. The dog will literally bark at it or bark at that person. Let me tell you, Tommy is humbling me to know that don't assume things, God created things just for the sake of creating them. They have a meaning, they have just somehow spiritual connection. But trust me, Tommy knows the things I don't like and people I don't like. He literally barks at them. And that's how I get to know your aura. If you come to my place or you come to a home and the dog barks at you, I literally get to know your aura. It's it's not a good aura. You have bad energy, you have bad spirit, you have bad intentions, because my dog knows whom I like and whom I don't like, and literally acts accordingly. So observe your dog around the people around you. It's just like a small child. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not trying to compare animals with children, but let me tell you, if you have ever observed a child will cry whenever there is something that is not, the person who is coming is not spiritually yoked with you, or has bad aura or bad energy. Your child will literally cry. Observe and tell me at the comment section if you've never seen such a reaction. Same applies to the pet that you love most, especially dogs and cats. Hey, let me tell you guys, my dog reacts very very well to people I don't like. So be observant. Be observant. They get to know. They get to know. Number 4 is when you're happy. Of course, when you're happy, it the time I spoke. If you haven't been watching my videos, you should go Chronicles, my dog and I Chronicles, because I said you should be always observing the wiggle or the wailing of the tail from right to left. That dog is not welcoming you. From left to right, that dog is happy and excited to be around you. So be observant with how your dog acts with you, or how it 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 gets to know that you're happy. It reacts to your happiness. You bab. I'm telling you guys, you'll be having more of me and Tommy all the time. When you're sick, yeah, that's number 5. When you're sick, your dog will literally know when you're sick, to be honest. In fact, there are some dogs that used to get to know through the scent, that power of having a good scent. They can smell the scent from afar. There are dogs literally used to sense chronic diseases, especially cancer and diabetes. There are some dogs there are breeds which are used. Even your own dog can be used to. You can train them to the point that they sense. Actually, it's a natural thing they sense. It's just that they can't. They can't communicate directly. Like, yo, I know you're sick, but they do. Whenever you see your dog is all over you, is around you, is getting so concerned, they know. They actually know that you're not okay. You're not okay. So those are one of the shocking things that you would have not known that a dog would know. That's what I'm telling you. Keeping a pet is not for the faint-hearted, because you have to learn to relate with your dog as often as you can for you to know to know its behavior, how it reacts. And the previous videos I've been telling you, and I'll keep on telling you, each and every pet has its own personality. Don't try to force issues into a pet. Because for example, my pet itself, it's independent. It's more independent. Tommy likes doing his things. As much as I'm trying to don't stick to a certain routine and think, I think it's all Rhodesian Ridgebacks actually. They don't take commands as easily as you think. You have to hammer it. They tend to be independent. Rhodesian Ridgebacks are so independent from a young age. It's a dog that, but whenever it's grumpy, usually communicate. Like I told you, whenever I disappear from this home, even for 2 hours, my dog will bark till hell comes or heaven. Let me tell you, it barks. Nasieti, it doesn't have food. It has food. It is okay. It's healthy, but it gets to know when I'm not around. And that makes me proud. That makes me proud. Who doesn't want your pet to know when you're around? Like, that is called ownership. It's called ownership. I'm so proud. Because definitely it doesn't do that for everybody. So it's about how well you are acquitted, and it means I have good rapport with my pet. So clearly. And another thing I wanted to tell you about relationships, you'll know a home that doesn't relate well with people, because if the pet lives like it's always freaking out or afraid, that home has bad spirits and bad people and bad aura. Because the dog will react or the cat will react on how you treat them. If you are not a person who can be able to keep a pet, how can you even relate with human beings? How can you? If a pet fears you, for Christ's sake, a pet fears you, how can you relate even with human beings? We should watch your kind of aura or energies you have. If a pet can't even help you. Oh yeah, number 6, that relates to what I'm saying. When you need help, if you always relate well with your pet, definitely whenever maybe you, especially, that's why they are companions. And from the previous point I said, they are companions because especially homes with elderly people, and maybe that elderly person starts losing breath or is asthmatic or something, the dog will always bark. Will always go and seek and communicate to a neighbor or someone, someone familiar, that their owner is not okay. It's not okay. So those are the shocking things that you would think they're normal, but my friend, you need to be so, what do I say? How do I put this? The linear word to use it is observant. That's what I can say. Being observant. Because that is what really matters with how you relate with your pet. That's why I keep on repeating and repeating again. If you go to a home and the pet looks like they are frail, the pet looks like they are not okay, the pet looks agitated, the owner has a bad aura, the owner is bad news. That home is not hospitable, because animals in a homestead speak volume. That's what I'm trying to say. Speak volume. And that takes me to point number 7. When you're being rude, dogs get to know when you are being rude, because our cues of our tones, our cues of our intonations of our voices usually change. You're yelling, they get to know you're rude. When you're yelling, when you're just the energy. And that takes me to number 8, the energy. Your energy, the dogs get to pick a lot of your energy, positive energy and negative energy. And you can see when you have a positive energy and good aura, the dog wants to play with you, the dogs want to have fun with you, the dogs want to stare at you like directly in the eyes. But whenever you just don't have those good aura, or you have bad energy, the dog won't even look at you, to be honest. It won't look at you, it won't even bother, it won't be interested, it won't even think of you'll see energy really matters. The kind of energies that depicts the kind of energy that rotates around you really matter, because a dog will definitely behave accordingly to the energy that you give. And yeah, it's true. You ought to be very, very careful with the energy you omit to your pets. Number nine, your scent. Ooh. You see, whether you have perfume, you see out of what we eat, every single person, every single human being has a certain scent different from the rest of the people. And that's why in the previous video, that's why I'm saying you should check all my stories video, all my playlists, which is, I'm going to link it up here, how your scent really matter, or how dogs really matter when it's a pack animal, when you're introducing them to the people you want it to know. Because your scent really matter on how it gets to know who you are, the owner. Like I said, and I'll keep on repeating, whenever I'm not around, even if I don't say bye to Tommy, trust me, you guys, that dog will bark till I come back. Will be very agitated, will be very grumpy, will disturb the people around me. In the kennel, it will actually, the last previous video I told you, he actually removes his mattress, bites his mattress, his beddings, and throw them off. He communicates his anger that you went, Jackie went. I think he usually say, why did you go without telling me? Why did you go without leaving me with anybody to take care of me? Because of my sins. And whenever I come, as far as where the gate is, and where the kennel is, my dog senses and start barking again till I go to where my dog is and actually say hi, or just give it my arm. My dog will usually communicate with my arm. When I put my arm like this and it pause, really literally says, okay, I'm feeling fine, and I'm feeling comfortable with you. Thank you for saying hi. Now we are back. I love you. Actually, I'm communicating to Tommy. I love you, Tommy. I'm back. And here I am. Because, of course, it can speak, but the actions, how you relate. So my dog knows me very well with my scent. In fact, after this video, when I just go outside, it will start barking for me to open it out, because right now it's work time, and that's why I'm telling you I can't bring Tommy for a live and sit on, because honestly, we won't do this live. He will be all over here. He will be all over. We won't do this live in peace. So sometimes I prefer discussing him rather than seeing him, because you'll see some crazy character of his whenever he's grumpy and he doesn't feel like doing anything. And this leads to number 10, which is your voice. Your pet usually gets to know your voice, guys. Yes, your pet gets to know your voice. Like I said, and I'll keep on repeating, whenever I go, my dog keeps on barking the entire day till I come back. And when I come back, all the reports I'm getting is that, oh, Tommy has been barking the entire day. Tommy has been doing this and that and that. Tommy has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I wasn't around. So, guys, make sure you get to, those are things, pretend things that will shock you, that your dog knows about you, and you think is just a mere animal. He or she is not just a mere animal. Those are shocking things that dogs know about you that you don't know they know. Those are the shocking things that your dogs knows about you that you think they don't know, and they know pretty well. So it's how you relate with it. Your voice, don't assume that it doesn't know your voice. Oh, and you just say this is a small thing. Tommy is small, but let me tell you, he guards me. He guards me with his every being. That's how crazy he is. He guards me with everything. So I don't know how you relate, and I told you on the comment section. Tell me the breed of a dog you have, and how you relate with your dog, and how it knows about you. And I told you guys from the previous video, you'll be seeing more of me and Tommy and a lot of these. So we should embrace this for quite some time, because a lot of the time we'll be seeing me with Tommy, and we'll be communicating more about dogs and all that, because yeah, he's my companion. He's my small companion. So so guys, I don't know which breed you own. Like I always say, I'm proudly owning a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Yes, it's a demure dog. It's not some local whatever. It's a breed that is crossbreed from European dogs and 𝐶𝐒, South African breed. Because they used to be, by the way, let me tell you about Rhodesian Ridgebacks. They used to hunt lions. So when I tell you Tommy guards me with his every being, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. He literally guards me with his every being, because of course Rhodesian Ridgebacks used to hunt lions. So what do you expect with the owner? Huh? With the owner. That's why I'm usually so proud of my Rhodesian Ridgeback. As much as he has a crazy character, just like the owner, because he has positive energy. That's why I'm telling you, your energy counts. If you're a grumpy person, if you're just a person, your dog will be actually person. It will be a thing. So me, since I'm super active, I'm so proactive, I'm so jovial, I'm a sanguine. I can talk from here to Timbuktu. The same energy is with Tommy. Tommy can make you run. And another thing, you guys, before I love you and leave you, you didn't know about Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Apart from being hunters, they're athletic dogs. That's why, if you've watched my previous videos, that I'm telling you, go and watch all the series of me and Tommy. The athletic dog gives me walks every single day. It has become my companion in terms of my gym work. Like I have to do exercise every day, like walk and run. Tommy can take me for 3 hours walk non-stop, and he's not getting tired. Those dogs are Rhodesian Ridgeback. I can recommend for anything, as in I can recommend for a Rhodesian Ridgeback if you really want to be that person who does exercises and walk and keeping fit. Because he has helped me do some cardio exercise, to be honest, and it's not for the faint-hearted, because Tommy will take me 3 hours walk, hill, uphill, downhill. He's not getting tired. He's just exploring and smelling scents without getting tired. I'm the one who's panting the most. That's what I'm saying. Energy really matters. Energy depicts energy. If you give your pet aura of good vibes, ooh. Another thing, let me tell you, that I keep on saying, it's not for the faint-hearted. Dogs are not cheap. Me, I can eat beans and cabbages and all things. Ooh. Somebody used to say, like, Rhodesian Ridgebacks are cheap breed. My friend, they're not cheap breed. You have to in a day, because he eats twice. Like the meals have to have like fish meal, omega and omega-3 and protein, high protein. Yani, my dogs eat expensive stuff than I do, chicken and all that, eggs all the time. So if you really want to have a pet, you should be call yourself a meeting and figure out if you really, because sometimes I usually say, if I will travel out of the country, I don't know, I'll travel with my dog, because this is very personal. Like I really love my pet, and I don't feel like I'll ever give it out. I don't know. I don't feel like I'll ever give out Rhodesian. My Tom, it's me and him till, yeah. I know their lifespan is 12 years, 13 years there. I don't feel like, we don't want to discuss that part of him dying, but I love my dog to the core. So whenever you want to visit me, please come with some T-bone. and some chicken drumsticks or something, because my dog is expensive. He's expensive. So share your breed on the comment section, and we'll talk more about dogs as I learn along, as he grows, as he gets, yeah. Nowadays, actually, he's barking. And another thing, dogs, if you have good energy, they bark when it's necessary. Like I said, when your relationship with your grumpy neighbor doesn't like, your dog will bark. Me, my dog usually bark when he doesn't like someone that I don't like. So you should always be observant. And yeah, that's how you get to know your furry friend and how to relate with the furry friend. And please, please, I'm an advocate of like taking care of pets. Don't give them weird food stuff and all that. In all that you'll see on the comment section, I mean, on the playlist of my Tommy stories. So you should pop in there and watch a lot of stories, because right now we are focusing on the dog, and we are going to see more of these on my dog. And if you want more of these stories, you have questions about dog, when you're a dog owner, it humbles you to the point you know what not and what is not. So right now, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. You gotta tell me what you like about your pet on the comment section. You gotta tell me more what you like, you don't like about your pet, because mine, it's work time, and I need to leave you guys and love you and go and make a walk with Tommy before he starts going crazy. So it's a goodbye for now. I hope you've learned 10 things that you didn't know your dog knows about you, and you are thinking it's just some small mere animal. No, 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 no. They know a lot. They know a lot about us and the park that we're in, because like I said, it usually sees the home it's living as the park. So yeah, even cats, they get to know the yelling one and the one who gives it. Like now, our cat knows my sister very well, because my sister is a cat person, and the cat enjoys the moments with her, and the cat knows when my mother is yelling, and the cat knows when I'm coming with meat. So they get to know their pack. Same applies to my dog. It knows my people, and it knows the people I don't like. So I can talk a lot about Tommy. I can talk the entire day, because I'm super excited. It's growing so fast. Christmas is here. He's going to be having bones every single day, like yo. He's going to add some kilo, as the owner adds kilo. Holiday summer bunnies are coming around, and yeah. So till next time, God bless you so much, guys. I don't know, very soon we're going to do a Christmas tree with me, you, and Tommy around. I don't know. It's early or not, but very soon we're going to do that. So, guys, do me a favor and continue viewing. I need to hit 4,000 watch hours, and I'm requesting you guys to actually watch and make me hit those 4,000 watch hours. You need to be monetized to keep encouraging me, giving you more stories, and also bringing Tommy along. So guys, have a good time with taking care of your pet, your furry friend. Take care of them. Until next time, God bless you. I love you so much, guys. It's a goodbye for now. I love you so much. This is, guys, I gotta love you and leave you. Till next time. Oh, make sure to follow me across board social medias on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm Miss Jackie 254, and Twitter, which is actually X. I'm still Miss Jackie 254 on Google as well, but mostly YouTube. Follow me as much as you can. Till next time, God bless you. I love you so much, guys. Oh, it's a bye. It's a bye for now. See ya, guys. See ya. Oh God.